Are you ready for a Heartland update that's going to surprise you? While fans everywhere are still hoping for Ty Borden's return, Graham Wardle, the actor behind the beloved character, is off living a real-life adventure that's just as captivating as anything we've seen on the show. And guess what? He's not alone on this journey. Let's dig into Graham's chapter, his unexpected romance, and what it all means for his future. So, here's the scoop. While we've all been waiting and wondering if Graham might come back to Heartland, he's actually been exploring Australia, and he's got a girlfriend by his side. Curious about how this all started? Let's rewind a bit. If you didn't know, Graham was married to Alison from 2015 to 2018. He quietly shared news of their divorce during a livestream in the pandemic, and after that, they were never seen together again. Around the same time, Graham made the emotional decision to leave Heartland as the show entered its 14th season. It was clear, he was stepping into a brand phase of life, both personally and professionally. With acting on pause, Graham turned his energy to his podcast, Time Has Come. If you haven't checked it out, it's all about stepping out of your comfort zone and exploring what's possible beyond the familiar. He's had some amazing guests, including his Heartland co-stars Amber Marshall and Carrie James. And yes, I know what you're thinking, there have always been rumors about Graham and Amber, but let's set the record straight, they're just close friends. Amber's been happily married to Sean since 2013. But here's where things get interesting. Thanks to his podcast, Graham met someone who would become much more than a guest. Last October, he invited Paula Slero to join him for an episode. Paula describes herself as an intuitive healer, kinesiologist, and teacher, and if you caught the episode, you probably noticed her Australian accent. After just a couple of sessions with her, Graham was so impressed that he knew he wanted her on his podcast. In his own words, what a blessing it has been to have met Paula. I found her work online and decided to book a session with her. After my second session, I knew I had to have her on the podcast. And just like that, a romance began. Paula and Graham's connection grew, and soon enough, they were inseparable. Fast forward to April, and the two announced they were hitting the road together, literally. They set off on a camper van adventure across Australia, promising epic rides, unforgettable moments, and a journey of self-discovery. But that's not all. While exploring the outback, Graham and Paula launched a podcast together called Divine Timing. The show is all about deepening your connection with God and finding the sacred in everyday life. Their first episode, Why We Don't Fear God, is already up on their website. If you're curious, I'll drop the link in the description below, let me know what you think. Now, every adventure has its bumps, right? On their trip, Graham and Paula bought a brand e-bike. Every night, they'd lock it up, except for one night, when they forgot. You guessed it, the bike was stolen. But instead of letting it ruin their trip, they chose to see the positive. They even said they hope the thief uses this experience as a turning point for healing in their own life. Talk about turning lemons into lemonade. So, what does all this mean for Graham's acting career? Will he ever return to Heartland? Last year, he teased some audition photos, but so far, there's no sign of him taking on an acting project. After leaving Heartland, he published a poetry book, dove into the world of Bitcoin, and now, he's embracing this adventure with Paula. Acting seems to be in the rearview mirror for now. But here's a twist you might not expect. Aidan Moreno, who plays Rick on Heartland, recently revealed that Graham bought land right next to Amber Marshall's property. So, even though he's road tripping through Australia, it looks like Graham plans to return to Canada. Maybe he's building a house, or even a ranch, with his partner. Now, I know what you're thinking, could Graham ever return to Heartland? He once joked that the only way he'd come back is as a zombie. Can you imagine Heartland as a zombie apocalypse show? Yeah, probably not going to happen. It really seems like Graham has turned the page and is focused on building a happy, fulfilling life with Paula. What do you think of Graham's romance? Do you think he and Paula are a good match? Would you want to see him back on Heartland, even just for a cameo? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I love hearing what you all think. And if you want the latest scoop on Heartland Season 19 or more updates on Graham's adventures, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join our next season family. Until next time, keep embracing life's adventures. You never know what amazing chapter is waiting just around the corner.